I was trying to do my story times, and I have what's called a case of the giggles. So when I would get overtired when I was little, Mommy would say, she'd say I was overtired, but I think there was just something wrong with me. Look at my rosacea breaking out as I ate chocolate. I ate Oreos. I had a hankering. I had a hankering for some Oreos, so I had to go, burn off some calories before I consume some more. But anyways, I feel guilt-free because I haven't had an Oreo in a very long time. But when you were little and you had certain things, and now when you're older, once in a while you'll just crave one of your childhood favorite things. And that used to be my go-to cookie, But anyways, it is raining. It's going to be raining for the next, I don't know, week. I might have to build an ark. I've never seen it rain like this in my life. Like, it's not like it's stopping raining and starting back up again. It is continuous rain for 2 days now, going on to 3. Anyways, it is, what time is it? It's 8:45. It's still light out. The sky's still blue. I can't show you, but it's still light outside. And it's 8:45. So that's a good sign. Summer's going to come quick this year. It's going to come early. So anyways, all this rain and everything. So I learned this is kind of a metaphor kind of story time. About weathering your storm in life and whatever. Anyways, it's not really a mental health thing, but we're just going to label it that because it'll get more views. I'm just joking. I'm being really dumb. I'm very tired. But anyways, what am I going to say? So when I was little, I went to this school. I went to the first school in my community that was ever built. When I do my city's history, I will, show everybody. I get excited about things like that because, it just kind of makes me proud a little bit, even though I don't believe in being proud. But anyways, we would have these days, I think it was Fridays, and they were called electives. Okay, so you could choose what elective you're going to do. If you're going to go to a baking class, to a craft class, they had things like, I don't remember, to be honest with you. I don't remember. But they had electives on Fridays, and you got to do something fun, right? And so I was going to go to the cooking class, and they were making pancakes that day. And it was a rainy day. And when I had to walk home, my mama had a new baby, and I was walking home by myself my whole school year, my whole grade school thing. I just walked by my own self. So I'd have been about 6 years old. And when I had to walk from my school to my home, there's the sidewalk, obviously, and the roadway, and then the houses were on kind of a hill-ish, okay? And back then, kids listen, they didn't go up onto people's lawns and stuff like that. So, even though the rain, the gully, the cars were splashing up, I didn't go up onto the lawns because you're not supposed to. So I'd stay on the sidewalk. And guess what? The factory let out, and every time it rained, I'd be walking on the sidewalk, and somebody would splash me with their car, and the puddle would go right over my head. Every rain day for, 5-6 years, the puddle would come right up and splash my pants or splash me right up over my head. The drivers, wouldn't slow down, or they wouldn't be, alert as to a child walking on the sidewalk. I'd get splashed there the whole time. And nobody but me lived on that roadway, on that street. So nobody else went home and got splashed except me. Every day that it rained, I got soaked and had to go home. I can still feel my wet jeans. That's why I never wear jeans. It'd be a very rare occasion you'll see me wear a pair of jeans, because I still remember that feeling of the wet jean fabric, and I hated it. If I didn't get wet going to school and have to wear wet jeans all day sitting in those uncomfortable chairs, I had to walk home and get wet as well. So on this day it was raining, and we're going to the elective class. I'm going to make the pancakes, and I was making what are they called? Silver dollar pancakes, And, we ate them, and then they let you make some and take it home to someone. You could for yourself. I was going to bring the silver dollar pancakes home for my mama. And they put them, I was so proud of myself. I'd never been real proud of myself. Probably not in my whole life, but I was so proud I had made these pancakes, and I was going to go give them to my mama. Well, they gave me those thin paper plates, and like I said, it was raining. I didn't have no umbrella, and they put it on the paper plate for me, and I was carrying it, and I was, obviously walking home, getting splashed or whatever, not too bad on that day. And I seen my mama come outside with the baby. And as soon as I see her, my little heart just, my eyes, my mama, you're getting all excited. And guess what happens? I trip, and the pancakes fly all over the ground. And I cried. I was so sad and I still remember how sad I was. And I was crying, and, she picked them up, or we picked them up, and she said, I'm still eating them. I'm still eating them. I said, no, you won't. They're all wet and soggy now. And we went back inside. She said, no, I'll still eat them. Now, whether or not she did, I highly doubt it. But, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget me walking in my jeans, carrying that paper plate of silver dollar pancakes, and them flying off and landing on the sidewalk, and me being so upset and sad and mad. Just a little story. Good night.